Guys, this is Rob, the Voluntarist Rebel, and today I want to talk about how I feel, and I'm passionate about this, that voluntarists are the modern day abolitionists, not just in this country but around the world, because we are the only ones that are advocating for very true and pure freedom away from any kind of force or coercion or aggression against any sovereign human being practicing their own freedom and liberty. Now, the question is, if we're advocating for freedom, that must mean we're slaves. How are we slaves? Well, I'm just going to list three main points how I feel we're slaves. There's a lot of other reasons why we're slaves, but I'm just going to limit it down to just three. First and foremost, the easiest one to pick, which is taxation. Alright, taxation is nothing more than theft, but it's also enslavement because it happens your entire life. It happens from birth to death. You pay taxes, or your parents pay taxes for you, but you always pay taxes. Now, if you look at the U.S. Constitution, it lays it all out that they own you, that the U.S. government, if you live in the United States of America, the United States government owns you because they have said that they can tax you. Article 1, Section 8 of the United States Constitution clearly states that they have the power to lay and collect taxes. And then even fast forward to Amendment 16 of the Constitution, they even expand that power, saying that they have the rights, that they have the power to tax all incomes. That literally means, like, when you pay your income tax, well, scratch that. When your income tax is stolen from your income, your tax is stolen from your income, that is the fruit of your labor. That's you actually making a living for yourself, and instead of you keeping everything that you earn, someone is stealing it from you, saying, well, you can only take, we'll let you work as long as we get some of your fruit of your labor. All right. Now, with some people will say, well, you're only paying a little bit of taxes. That's not too bad. You're not paying 100%. My question is, or my statement is, if you're partially enslaved, you're still enslaved. At what point do you say, okay, I draw the line right here, saying once I cross that threshold, I'm a slave? I'm sorry, I cut it at 0. Period. If you are going to steal from me for the rest of my life, at that percentage of my life, I'm enslaved. Or this percentage of my life, 50%, I'm enslaved. Doesn't matter where you are, you're enslaved a portion of your life for the rest of your life while you're living and while you're working. All right. Now, the second one, and this one is very dear to my heart as well, are victimless crimes. All right. Now, victimless crimes can be anything from tax evasion. By the way, people who avoid and evade taxes should be held up as heroes, not criminals. Tax evasion, selling any kind of contraband. Well, it's anything from weed to guns. All right, that and licenses and regulations and permits. Do you need permission to live your life? Do you need permission to do something? I don't need permission to drive my car. I don't need permission to own a gun. I don't need permission to start a business. I don't know about you, I don't need permission to be free. Neither should you. All right, and then a third point I really want to make is, how is this enforced? This is enforced by the police state. Police officers, especially in the last 15, 20 years, have become very militarized, and they are the enforcers of the state. The state's nothing more than the slave owner. Those are the people working the livestock, which is us. They rob from us. They steal from us. They enslave us. They tell us what to do, and if we get out of line, well, you know what happens to you. You get a gun thrown in your face, and they take you away and throw you in a cage. It's horrible. We are slaves. But like I said, there is hope. Voluntarists are spreading the message that we can be free. We can see freedom in our lifetime. I'm very positive that we can do that. We just need to wake as many people up as possible. And that's my wife coughing to the side because she's watching me film this, so that was appreciative. Anywho, that's my video for today. You can reach me on Twitter. I'm usually very active on there. I am my call sign on there is just Voluntary Rebel. Also created a Facebook page just the other day, so if you want to hit me up on that, the links will be down there. Please like, share, subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll see you on the other side. Peace, love, liberty.